you're watching this, um, Merry Christmas, because this is when this is being dropped. Merry Christmas,
Happy
Happy New
holiday.
Year, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. And this is the Premium Smoke special episode, Christmas episode. You know, I do one. I did one last year with Marie Daly. Now I'm doing one here with the sexy and gorgeous Fetish Godmother, aka Killer Queen. Merry Christmas, baby. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yes, yes, yes. And shoot, y'all know what it is. Sponsored by xsitebunny.com, lsworld.com, as well as eroticismmagazine.com and blusherotica.com. And for you people, y'all listening, for your after Christmas shopping, go to shopgwdistrict.com where you can buy black from over 500 black owned retailers and shops. Plus, you can also listen to me over there. And I hope that y'all enjoying your wonderful Christmas. You know, we're recording these days before, what have you. And how you doing? Are you ready for the holidays, gorgeous?
I am. I'm going to New York.
Oh my God. New York at Christmas, I mean, just the lights itself, it just looks so beautiful.
I
You know,
can't wait. I'm so excited.
well, I can believe it. I'm not doing too much of nothing. I actually have to work on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, so at least I'll be getting time and a half. And I'm working a double. So that sucks ass. So but at least I'm not working New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So, and also a little bit of good news. Keep my fingers crossed. Some stuff that might be coming through. If it comes through, the announcement will be made on the Smokers Lounge, and trust me, it's about to be beautiful. So what's been going on with you, Mama? What you been doing getting ready for the holidays?
Well, I've been on a marathon of work the whole month. I haven't stopped a single day off because I'm gonna be taking some time off from the 22nd while I'm in New York until New Year's, which is big because I need it. I need a
Yeah, cause it's good weed, people. To people that's listening, it's called good weed, and I know you smoking too. But anyway, back to my point, cause she's smoking also. So, but good night. I'm just, I'm just right now just happy because, like I said, the news, just the conversation I had is like something that has been hitting towards a milestone. I don't want to jinx it, you know, because I don't know if everything will go down by the time this episode comes out, which it probably won't. But yes, it will be the greatest Christmas gift ever. So anyway,
I hope you get this, whatever it is. I
oh,
support it.
most definitely. I'll tell you off camera, but no, but this year has been an interesting year for me. I know for you it has been. Cause you were sitting there talking about, you know, that you've been on filming chair for your break or what have you, and it's we have to fit in this day and age. 'Cause even with me with the podcasting, like you, I've been sitting here doing episodes like crazy because I want to try to keep the same standard of how many episodes I'm dropping and the whole nine, even going into the new year, you know, period. Because it takes a lot to do all these recordings.
Yeah.
So shoot. So I mean,
It is.
so what you was mostly filming? You were just filming what boy girl, fetish, BDSM, all what all were you filming?
Everything. I honestly don't really have a limit. I film everything. I film most of my stuff is definitely queer, but I do some straight stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not often. But yeah, I'm mostly filming stuff with people who are non-binary or gender fluid. Um, a lot of a lot of gay like I just
It makes money. I mean, you don't get no judgment here at this piece. This safe space, but no, because also now I'm gonna ask you this: when you're doing season based content, because we never had these conversations about the season based content. How far in advance should a person, let's say, if they film me to do a Christmas scene,
Okay,
how
so
far in advance do you, before you ask, how far in advance do you film it, and when do you drop it? Go ahead.
okay, so I right now have so much access to filming that I'm literally like editing 3 to 4 stuff like videos a week. Um and I do take a break when I put out like at least like 5 videos at a time. I'll take like a few weeks of a break from posting because honestly, I can like promote those 5 videos for a
Mm-hmm.
long period of time
Mm-hmm.
with gifts, with um, links, with all types of stuff. Each video gets its own time, like a
Mm-hmm.
week. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's already out there because
Mm-hmm.
the thing is that everything's getting so busy that I think we should move towards seasons, like you said. I've been toying around with the idea and just like talking about it on social media because it makes more sense. If musicians have like a year or 2 years to make like an album, if artists like can take as long as they want to produce a art piece,
Mm-hmm.
if movie stars can have 3 or 4 like movies a year, how
Mm-hmm.
come we have to have one every day? That's really
Mm-hmm.
unsustainable. It you can do it, but you'll do it with like burning both ends, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just not how how we should want the community to be either. You know what I mean? Because all of
Yeah,
us look at
yeah.
each other
But
and we're
see,
like,
that's how it used to be. Because see, I think what happened was the OnlyFans phase. It changed the game so much, because and then also added to this the microwave era. But it changed so much because one, they pressured you to have to update
every
weekly
day. Yeah.
because that what people don't understand. They sent emails to remind you you ain't posted this week. And it used to be a time where you had people that only maybe like updated their site once a month.
Right.
Period. You might get filmed. Some people didn't even film it maybe one weekend out the month. Period. And that's but see also solo wasn't a big part of the equation neither
No, because
many
that was
years
left for
ago.
camming.
See, when Miss B Nasty became the shit, solo became the shit for content. A lot of girls won't use it solo as content. They were even doing boy girl. If they did solo, it was more so, like you said, for the webcamming. So that's why I'm like, OnlyFans, people under underestimate how much, even though we know it changed the game. No, it really, really changed the game.
I know. And you know what? Now it's being changed again because where are people starting to make that money that you used to make on OnlyFans? Because everybody that I know has been saying how their amounts of money are different now because the clientele is different. People that are paying for our stuff are like people that are also going through a regression of everything. I mean, think about the fact that we're in a recession, we have inflation.
Mhm.
They can't afford it. The new clientele is overseas. The new clientele is other economies that are doing
Yeah.
much better than us.
No, what it is, it comes down to it is what this era attracted is the people that want cheap, not
Yeah.
the actual porn fan. And
Yeah.
when I explain to people what a porn fan is, a porn fan, if we want to go there, there's been recessions. Motherfuckers still get their drugs. People get their vice and they fix. Period. What gets them off? Whether it's you want to sniff some coke, you want to sip some lick, or you like watching a little bit of porn or what have you. Period. Or in some cases, dude that went to go pay some pussy, or in some cases, people that come to see her pay to get their ass whooped or pegged. But the point being is, they're going to get it off no matter how bad the economy is.
Yeah.
So to me, what happened is that the porn fan got drowned out because the guys that are looking for porn that's dirt cheap, OnlyFans appeased that because OnlyFans started allowing girls something that other companies did not allow, discounts. And they didn't realize that when you discount your content, you're telling the fan base your shit is not worth that much.
You know what?
It's
You told me that before on maybe like the second episode we did together.
yeah.
You said I don't like seeing girls like do discounts. It like hurts my heart. And you know what? I've been thinking about that ever since. I have not. I don't do that anymore because you're right. Like I am a production company because that's the only way that you can make it in this industry is if you take
Mm-hmm.
it that seriously. And like people talk to me like, "Oh, well, you know, you just are on OnlyFans." I was like, I wish I could make money on OnlyFans. That's not how it is. You
No.
have to fucking bust your ass. I'm sitting here like getting into VR, learning how to code because that's where porn is going. And
Mm-hmm.
like, tell me again how my job is just being on OnlyFans.
Yeah, and see the reason why, because I know a lot of women probably going to hear this episode, but like, well, no, because it's a way to create traffic, make money, and da. No, the problem is originally what you supposed to do discounts for was for slow times of the year. That's holiday time. You do the promo code for Christmas, Black Friday, Thanksgiving, July 4th. But what happened was, first females was doing it 24/7. Then we came with the free subscription. Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but I'm sorry. You got two sites on the same platform, giving them the same content. You just give them different ways for them to pay for it, and you're not realizing you're pulling from the same fucking base. You ain't you ain't creating nothing. You feel me? So it's kind of like that. What I mean by OnlyFans, kind of it devalued the porn star. It devalued the business.
Yeah.
But people in the business don't want to admit, or really, well, they're starting to admit that yeah, that was exactly happened. Because it, I'm sorry, when it looked, when solos became the thing, it made it seem like it was easy for females to get to the business, make a shitload of money. When girls were sitting there posting how much they were making from their OnlyFans, made it seem like it was easy and you can get in and make a bunch of money. But not realizing that it's not about getting in making a bunch of money, it's
Yeah.
about maintaining that bunch of money. Because yeah,
Also, I'm
go ahead.
gonna be very candid with like how much like I make on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I'm in the top 22 percentile. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not like making tons of. If that's how much I'm making
Yeah.
for, and I'm in the 22 percentile, that
Yeah.
means that the only people really making money is the 1% at the top.
Yeah.
It's a
And it
small
be
amount of numbers. If you look at the math, it
yeah.
doesn't. It's not even worth it to do that because how is that? How is that? Me making a couple $100 is 22
Yeah.
percentile. That sucks. That's sad.
And see, because they decided to go with that percentile, because many vids, it like put it this way, many vids, they stopped doing, I think, for the most part, their rankings, which I didn't have an issue with their rankings. OnlyFans, the way that they did it, because what ended up happening was, yeah, you didn't see girls sit there and say, yeah, I'm number one on many vids, or I'm number two on many vids. When OnlyFans did the percentage, once again, when you seeing 1%, 1%, and this girl is not a full blown porn star, what she's doing? She
Yeah,
ain't doing nothing.
but here's
So,
the thing: people don't understand that OnlyFans only works if you already have a following. If you just sign up, you're not gonna get people to be. You know, you gotta have somewhere to promote it. You already like, for example, I have the like people know me because I did other stuff
mm-hmm,
and I was doxxed.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But it's not because I just went viral and there you go. No, I had a following before I even got on Pornhub. So
I mean, but see, that's why what ended up happening was that a lot of the girls also was cam girls that was getting that 1%. Like you said, you was walking in with a fan base,
right.
and because even to the point, like even when I heard about the Exotica, did that this year was more. It was, you might as well say damn near equal girls that don't necessarily do porn. There's IG modelish, cosplayer, all in that, right there beside the porn stars. Which,
Well, okay, so let's talk about that. So, yeah, uh, a lot of people that I know wanted to go to Exotica, and a lot of those people weren't. They were DOMs, and I was like,
mm-hmm,
I, I do DOM work, but I
mm-hmm,
also produce porn.
mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? So like
mm-hmm.
a person like myself going to Exotica, brilliant,
Yeah,
brilliant. And I'm gonna
yeah.
go to the one in Chicago, and
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. I'm gonna have my own booth. I'm so
Oh
excited.
God, yes,
um,
yes.
it's gonna be a good time. But it's floor porn, and then my dom work will be expanded because of the porn. But
But
they're not
see,
the same thing.
okay, put it this way: Exotica, I can see Dom's being there.
Yeah,
Okay, I can
so
see Dom's
because we
being
make
there.
clips.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because even if they don't make clips, it's sex toys.
Yeah.
They have product.
Hmm.
You're talking about cosplayers that supposed to be like at the Comic Cons. That they business ain't got shit to do with porn.
And if
You,
we showed up at Comic Cons, what would happen to us? What would they say? Oh, you're trying to lure in the children.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But see, the thing of it is everybody wants our fan base because our fan base makes the most money. Our fan base spends the most money. Our fan base spends. I'm just gonna say this, and people can look it up. I think porn, our fan base spend more money per capita than that of the music.
The only other comparison to the porn industry is gaming.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah. Actually, gaming and porn is the two biggest money makers.
and we have been carrying the whole damn world and the internet on our backs.
Yes, we showed them how to make money on the internet because we were the first ones doing it.
Yes, that's us. They
I
take
mean,
what sex workers tell them and they run with it.
yeah. So because I was into a space, they were talking about Twitter and about what's going on with Twitter, shadow ban and all that, which I don't know why anybody's surprised about that. They've been doing that shit. Just because somebody bought it don't mean that it's going to change what it does.
Tumblr's back. You could do porn on Tumblr again.
Oh, well, I may have to. Yeah, but they had no choice because after they shut down, motherfuckers, people said, fuck Tumblr. Fuck Tumblr.
Hey, don't mess with porn.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing of it is that someone was saying that, well, of course, we heard that supposedly he was going to try to monetize, and then people were saying, well, he's going to do like OnlyFans or this, and this. And one, Twitter was never meant to be monetized. It was never
Well,
meant to be
his
monetized.
plan sounds stupid. It doesn't make any sense. But honestly, I just saw a tweet like announcement that like he's asking people if he thinks he should step down as CEO.
Yeah, actually, yes, actually, because you can own it and not run it, motherfucker. I mean, hell, you not no.
Mhm.
Just go over there somewhere. Go on your jet and chill.
Well, why don't he? I'm at the point where can the rich people just go to Mars already
I'm just saying,
and leave
I
us
would love
here?
it. I would love
Please
it because they think they just because they rich doesn't mean that they brilliant. People they
take
just got lucky.
take all those people that want to that have a supremacy. Let them go to Mars. You want like
I'm
go
saying
leave. You hate us so much. You don't want us here so much. Go somewhere else already.
because to me,
Oh,
because like I said, I don't. Twitter was never one the model of it, the function of it. It was never meant to be monetized to begin with. I mean, honestly, and even if they did go about because there was like, well, a lot of people use where the girl was talking. What's her name? My freaking sex teacher, whatever. Shouts out to her. If I messed up your name, I apologize. But she was like, yeah, it was if to well, what was saying they can't monetize, and the reason part of it, the reason why they can't monetize because they unless he took it back private, they're a publicly owned company.
MySpace is also, having its comeback.
Yeah,
So
I ain't surprised MySpace because at some point that was gonna come back. I'm waiting for them to say Black Planet. Let's go.
listen,
Let's take
MySpace
it back.
is ahead of its time. We were coding in there. We were building
Yeah,
NFTs and selling it.
yeah.
Like, those little figurines of the little girls and the guys.
Mhm.
That's all NFTs. We were selling it. We were encrypting profiles for our friends. That's all
You can
so advanced.
embed music. You can embed music in that motherfucking everything. It was just like people don't realize that Facebook really was not supposed to jump off. MySpace was the shit. I'm still trying to figure out how the
Yeah.
hell Facebook jumped over MySpace
Because Tom
because
never let us down. He never did.
I was just sitting there like that was some bullshit. And like they all of a sudden now in MySpace and them been bought by
My
Facebook and
Tom forever.
no, but to me, like I said, it's with these places, they're learning now that they kind of got to monetize shit
Well, we're Web
because
3 now. That's where we're at.
yeah, there will no longer be free internet. It ain't free internet now, but it really ain't gonna be free
Everything's gonna
because
be subscription. The cars are gonna be subscription to even drive them. Like,
mm, mm, interesting. Tin
they
hat
took our
tilting on me.
model and ran with it. They literally
Yeah,
put it everywhere. Everything's gonna be subscription based. Like, you're welcome, world. You're welcome for your new form of
because they figured
entertainment.
out that streaming is not going to make money. Even to the point, like I said, with Spotify, they have subscription based now, which I'm using. You know, because the simple fact of that you got so many content creators, so many people that's creating content in so many genres. You know what I'm saying? That have a subscription base. The only thing the subscription base ain't touched yet has been the music.
Now, okay,
That's the only thing it ain't touched yet.
I'm gonna tell you something. I I don't want to get all the fans. I don't want to have a million follows. That's
Mhm.
bullshit. That's so bullshit. What I want is quality. I want like a few thousand really solid people. And
Mhm.
that's it. I don't need any more. I don't need to go viral. I don't need none of that. And that's what we're going to move towards, because how can you want everyone if everyone's not going to pay? So I would
Bingo.
rather have those who pay instead of everybody and their mom.
Yeah, because I think people too much put too much faith and too much emphasis into the followers.
Yeah.
Even to the point that, like I said, people can buy the blue check mark now. I just laughed. I said, so I could have one follower and have a blue check mark.
And here's the thing. I literally like wake up every day and try to make sure that the only people following me are my people. That's it.
Yeah, because people don't realize even with bots, the record labels use bots, people. So these podcasters use bots. People use bots for their followers and likes and comments and shit like that because people are concerned with numbers. It's not about reach or growth anymore. It's about numbers.
Now here's
You
the
know,
thing. You want to know something else? I don't use hashtag.
I don't use hashtag for so much. I use hashtag when it comes to well, no,
I
because
know
I
that's
ain't do.
wild.
I just don't. It's just due diligence. It's to me. I'm just lazy. I'm sorry. You call it what you want. If I feel like doing the hashtag at that moment, I will. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I just feel like just putting the link and putting the video and
Well, I
you
know
figure it out.
too. Here's the thing. If I get anywhere with my numbers, it will be because I organically, brick by brick, built my fucking following and my community. I'm world building in a way that people won't understand until the
Mm-hmm.
future. But right now, it's
Mm-hmm.
important to just, like, I really literally repel a lot of the people on my fan base on purpose because I don't want them. Nope.
Mm-hmm. but see, your fan base. In my opinion, your fan base is somewhat diverse because you also encompass BDSM, the fetish people. Because people don't realize there's different fan bases within porn. You have the fetish,
Oh yeah.
you have the people that love the webcamming. You know, you have the people that all they do is content. Even within this industry for that, like for example,
Right.
still to this day, my highest sellers will always be subscriptions. When they're paying a monthly subscription to watch everything versus buying a clip.
Right.
So it's kind of like it's people got to understand your fan base and how to play to it. And I think a lot
Well,
of people.
insight is so important. I use all my links. They give great insight. And what I noticed is that the US isn't my base. Like, as
Hmm.
much as I wish that it could be, people here don't have money. So I
Hmm.
don't go after people here. I'm not trying to get US fans cuz I understand that we really are really messed up right now. And I'm not about to,
Yeah.
like, go after people that I think the curiosity of what America's like is why I have a good solid fan base from all over the world. And also because I made it accessible. For
Hmm.
example, I translate every single one of my porn videos to every language that's available. I will sit there and take the time. That puts my stuff in a lot of other eyes. I go on Omegle and I
Uh,
talk to people from all over the world. And when they ask me what I work, I'm honest
mhm,
with them. And they're always surprised. They're like, "You're so intelligent." I was like,
mhm,
well, here's me teaching you that sex workers are some of the most intelligent people you ever meet.
mhm. Yeah, because see, the thing about it is, for one, um, the type content that you play to the Europeans more so than that of Americans, because BDSM is very big overseas.
Everywhere in the world, it's
Yeah,
big.
yeah.
Here,
We
too.
actually late to the game. We late to the game, honestly. Want to go there?
So that's the other thing. There's a lot of places that have restrictions. So the because of those restrictions, the kink is super high behind closed doors. So, like, I have a lot of people from um that are from Israel. I have a lot of people from India. And I'm right now working with some people to try to get a way for India to bypass some stuff, like maybe through Discord so they can get some porn. Because honestly, they have a lot of websites shut down for the whole country. And so, like, I'm like, okay, well, maybe through Discord we can get porn into the country.
Yeah, because I mean, because people don't realize, even from my days from selling DVDs, it's excuse me, it's certain countries, certain things is banned. You can't look at, you can't see. Some places some countries you can't. They don't allow nut in the face. They don't allow to show the nut scene. Some countries don't allow to show penetration. You
And I'll
know,
be damned if I can't be having my porn all over the world.
yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, but to be honest with you, the point of getting into this business is to be worldwide. Honestly, I mean, because I mean, that's the thing I could never understand. If I ever got into a business, even when I got into music, I wanted to. At first, I didn't think about it, but then down the line, as I got better, damn, I would like to be one of the top rappers out there. I would love to do the American Music Awards and do this and do that. Period. You know, um, because at some point you kind of want the accolades with it too, just like with
Yeah,
podcasting. I mean,
yeah, of
go ahead.
course. You want to be recognized. It's nice. It's nice to be told, "Hey, you did a good job," even though you may not really care about if people think you are doing good or not. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hell yeah, because to me, because like I said, it's just to me because you have some people that just like want to come in like I'm just gonna do it for a couple of years, and I'm sitting there like, do you realize that you kind of can't do this for just a couple of years?
No, it's always should be something different. Everybody goes to something different, but it's
Yeah,
not. You don't get out of porn. You just evolve into something else.
yeah, because I mean, it's so. I mean, let's just be real. It's so much different ways you can make money with any porn. I
And
mean,
the
especially as a
availability
woman.
of time to study hobbies, to do what you love, because of the fact that, like, yeah, you film a scene and you make rent in one day, and then you have 30 days left to, like, just
Yeah.
chill. And obviously you're not going to just chill, but you could that relief mentally, it gives you powers. I don't know.
But see, I think also too, it's a passion to go with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, because it's because it's how can I put this? It's like when the money ain't clicking, something gotta keep you going. You know what I'm saying? So it's a passion, whether it's the passion that
Yeah,
you
because it
enjoy.
fluctuates. That's the other thing people need to understand. This is a job that fluctuates. You won't always make the money. Like there's so many porn star documentaries where they talk about that. Like the money just stopped one day. Because
Yeah.
before they just depended on royalties and it's like, no, not no more. Not no more.
Oh no, oh no. Because see, because one, they got out of porn became more spread out, so Silicon Valley couldn't control it. Porn Valley
Well,
couldn't control it no more.
there's
That's part
corporate
of it.
there's corporate and then there's ethical porn, which is
Yeah.
people like myself and other content creators who are making porn about real lives, real sex, real like interactions, real setting up like threesomes, foursomes, orgies for them to be filmed, but they're real. They're fucking
So
real.
y'all are real fantasy women. That what y'all are. You know, period. Regardless of regardless of what you consider yourself sexually. I'm just saying. Because that is what they're selling you as. Nothing personal. But gorgeous, real ass gorgeous women. Because it's still a good looking woman that's a fantasy, but it's more of a fantasy that's obtainable, such as
Right.
the Uber. Even though, yeah, they might probably the chances of an Uber driver ever getting fucking head like that is still something that someone can relate to. Say, I thought about that, I dreamt about that.
Like, oh,
Uh,
that's a real person out there who really do that. I'm gonna keep dreaming that I'll meet her one day. You know, like
yeah. It's kind of like shit. Period. It's that what makes it different. That what makes people don't realize the kids is a fantasy that people can relate to.
yep.
Period.
And
Okay, go ahead.
it's not somebody like filming us getting violent
Yeah.
like sex. You know, it's us controlling the situation, which
Mm,
attracts women. Women
yes.
really like that. So now,
Yeah.
and it's becoming way bigger really fast because porn that's mainstream isn't really fun. It's the same thing over and over again. And I think I have
Yeah.
a theory that's for people who are straight. They don't really need that
Yeah.
creativity.
No, because I'm gonna explain it to you. Porn, it was never okay. Porn was either straight porn or gay porn.
Yeah.
Gay porn encompasses man on man, woman on woman, transgender. That boom. That was gay porn. Straight porn, man on woman. Period. It like very rare you might see a threesome, might see an orgy here and there, but for the most part, straight. You know what I'm saying? So, and these companies made their money off of straight, and
But they're
that's the
not
reason.
making that much money anymore. It's the more listen, I think we're having a problem where gay porn is becoming just porn. And
Mhm.
that's great. That's what we were working towards. You know what I mean? Now
No,
we're
but
going
see,
that
but see, I'm gonna tell you what's real big, right? Okay, and we were talking. I was talking about it with Dallas Playhouse and me and the other ladies. That the fact that Brazier is now shot, for I understand, 3 BBWs. Recent history. Did a little bit more research. Of course, they shot BBWs in the past, but it was very far and in between. Carol Lane being one of them. She's a legend. You know what I'm saying? But even to then, she's more on the fake side than BB Dub, but it's how you want to, schematics. Okay, let's get, okay, schematics. But anyway, but the point being is that, and also actually they did do transgender. Now I haven't heard if they've done another transgender scene since.
yeah.
But
They tried it. That's
you know what I'm
good.
saying? Yeah. But the thing of it is here's the kicker: the transgender didn't make money. I have my speculations of why.
Because that's not their
Because
crowd. They built a crowd that's very straight.
but the BBW made the money. That's because they shot more than
Duh.
one. Which is funny because I mean motherfuckers been trying to tell you that big girls been making the money in this business. Actually, one of the top. Actually, that genre is one of the top money making genres. Period. But you ain't hear me say it. But I'm sorry. For years, a decade. Yes, yes. Because I mean, but seriously, it's kind of like to me, I because Brass is the number one company in the world at this point in time, it can open the door for more of that to happen. Period. Now, the transgender people, I think like you said, the transgender, that they weren't going to pull that off because like their fan base is not going to not
But let me tell you, my statistics and all the things that I'm like studying about my fan
mm-hmm.
base, queer is where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
It's,
Now
it's making money. Those are the people that are solid, will go through with it with because they don't get seen. This
mm-hmm.
this is what I'm saying. Like it's
Yeah.
changed. There's I don't really know too many straight people.
See
Maybe
now
that's
see
just 'cause-
now I'm gonna tell you what I think what they should have did.
uh-huh.
They should have had the transgender with a woman instead of a man. The reason why because even if the dude watch, it's gonna be like he's watching her peg, excuse me, with a strap. It's like he watching with a strap on almost. So that's a little bit. It like I keep saying, it's like sometimes I be wondering who the fuck be telling these motherfuckers what to do. Like,
Well,
no,
you
we
know
gonna.
what? I've been doing a lot of lesbian porn, girl on girl,
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of trans um, content creators too,
Yeah.
and I love it, and people really love it from all over, all
Mm-hmm.
different walks. Right now, like that's my bread and butter because
Mm-hmm.
to
But I'm gonna
me,
ask you this.
I
I'm gonna ask you this. You ain't gotta give a number. Does that sell as much or more than your girl on girl?
more.
See my point?
But it okay. So here's the thing: it sells more because the fan base is different. Girl on
Yeah.
girl, that
Yeah.
that is just like it does sell to a lot of people and to everybody. It's
Mm-hmm.
very palatable, but it only sells in that instance.
Mm-hmm.
When I want people to follow like me
Mm-hmm.
more, it comes from girl on girl like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, but when it comes to browsers, because see, their first one was a transgender woman with an a man. Okay,
Yeah,
and to me, okay, not saying that they should have kicked the train by one. No disrespect.
absolutely. That could have
They
been
should have had
handled.
they could have had the transgender lady with the female.
Yeah,
And
I understand.
yeah, because to me, I think it would have sold and got over. Now, if they are smart, they would try that because it like put it this way, you're the number one company in the business.
Right.
So you can try that and it ain't gonna hurt you because the way they're going to do it is not going to be corny or anything that's going to be a turnoff to that base.
Well,
You
okay, so
know?
we are going to parallel the Hollywood industry, right? And
Mm-hmm.
to us, we've already had like, you know, people like that are not white in the community have already had a place because they fetishize it. So clearly we
Mm-hmm.
already have those roles. So the
Mm-hmm.
equivalent of like having like to cast a token like person to like be able to, how do you say it, like fit the quota of what they're trying to do because people they don't want to get backlash for
Mm-hmm.
not being inclusive, right? What would
Mm-hmm.
that look like in porn? It would be trans um,
Yeah,
performers. And
yeah.
so um if that just feels very much like how if like they don't want any backlash or they've already been getting backlash so they're just doing that to cover it up. It's not
Mm-hmm.
actually a genuine movement or like
Oh no,
especially
oh no. Do I think that Brazzers did these shits just to be like, yeah, we progressive?
inclusive,
No,
right?
you're throwing shit against the wall because y'all not the traffic ain't the same, ain't as strong as it
Right.
used to be.
And so that's what I'm saying. They just did that to like be inclusive. They didn't do it to actually like include.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Okay, so
Yeah.
they didn't do it to include. They did it to be inclusive, to be seen as inclusive.
Yeah. And
Because if they had done it, they would have handled that a lot better. Maybe they would have done like an orgy scene where it was just a bunch of different people and there was no question. You didn't even have to put that as a title. You could just put orgy. That would have been a way better solution. But instead, they did that. So, like, but that's because they didn't come to the community to do it. They just
Cause
were
no,
like,
I would tell you what's funny, right? If you go on Brazzers, they actually got a BBW like button, right? You click the BBW. A lot of you not people, some of the people that was in that BBW category, it was nowhere close. Not even would be considered, looked at, or even they they they, they got the B and the W, but they damn sure ain't got double B.
right.
They're beautiful
No.
women. They're not big.
And so that's the other thing, too, because so here on the East Coast, I'm considered BBW. When I go to Vegas, I am not. I am not.
Yeah. See,
And
no,
that's the thing.
yeah, but see, like I said, you one of those females that's like right there in the middle range. You
Yes,
you
slim.
you're thick.
Yeah,
You're
mid
thick,
thick,
mama.
mid
Yeah,
thick,
yeah, you're thick. You know what I'm saying? Or what they would call. They just gave me so many names: plumper,
curvy,
curvy. No, she thick. God dang it, that what she is.
thick.
She's yeah. Period. This no, because I mean, cause that what it was. It was you had your slims, thick, BB dub, and then super size BB dub. Period.
Yeah, because a bunch of performers from Vegas, like after somebody called me fat, they're like, "You're not fat," and I was like, I know, I'm not telling them that I am. I'm sorry, I'm not stepping on any toes.
Yeah, no,
I'm
because
W.
because because it was one girl that they kept putting in the BBW category because she was feeder feedee, but she became a BBW because she was feeder feedee. You get where I'm coming from? Because she ended up getting the size for it because that was her thing. But when she started, she was no, she was thick, but no, but that's why I'm like, um, to to me, it like when I looked at it, I said, okay, y'all, okay, first of all, y'all just put that in there just to fill up, knowing that these females are nowhere even BBW. But I get it, I get it. So, but no, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think they even thought they were gonna make money with the goddamn first scene with Sophia Rose because it's like with Carol Lane, I'm pretty sure they made money with her
Yeah,
because she was already shooting with other mainstream companies. Plus, like I said before, at the time,
yeah.
she was thick.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Thick as motherfucker. She's still thick, but you know what I'm saying. But she was more of a little bit smaller than what she is now. So, and it, like I said before, it took that traffic because I'm pretty sure they didn't realize the traffic they were gonna get when they put the big girls up there.
Right.
Like, damn. A lot of motherfuckers want to see him. Like, yeah, duh,
I know, right?
duh, motherfucker. I was like, oh man. So, but no, I think you're gonna see Brazzers definitely shoot more, and I think some of the major companies gonna start trying to book BB Dubs. So, because I mean, at one point there was about 10 companies in Hollywood that shot BBWs
Well,
regularly.
they also are understanding that we don't need production companies anymore because we are our own production companies. So we are their competition and also their models.
Yeah. see, yeah, because y'all are not dependent upon
No.
their asses to gain that exposure. That was something that was old school.
They
Girls,
want
because
our fans to follow their sites.
see the game didn't change. Yeah, because I mean, think about it. I mean, I don't know how, you know what I'm saying, how many years ago you started, but I know like 2012 when girls was in the business, when DVDs were king. You still had Black Tail magazine and all that, right? Girls wasn't trying to do content. They wasn't thinking about that shit. Not
No,
at all.
they were like our own stuff. What? No, that's what production
No,
companies are for.
yeah, they wanted to go to Hollywood, get on that cover, so that when they get on that BP or that Craigslist, You gotta pay me, motherfuckers. You dealing with a porn star.
So I got in Hustler the other day on freaking Halloween.
Oh shit.
Yeah. They did an interview for like naughty things that you could say in
Mm-hmm.
other languages to teach
Mm-hmm.
kids.
And
And
you
so
was in her.
I
You was.
said three of them. They were really good.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's kind of like um. Can't just feel have like all these magazines is like they're non-factors anymore almost. Hustler and Playboy, it's kind of like they really are non-factors. And they used to be the top of the line, like literally.
And so I think what's happening now is that they want to get to like micro influencers. They want to get to as many people to bring in people that will pay because they're realizing the same thing that we're talking about earlier. You can't get the wide scope of everyone because that doesn't work either. You got to get just the people that want to pay. And who wants to pay? Our fans that have been loyal as fuck. They're trying to get to the most loyalist of the people. And
Yeah.
that's smaller and smaller and smaller. They don't care about big names anymore because they're half of their fan base isn't 18 and can't have a credit card.
Smoke that over, people. There you go, right there. That tells you right there. Yeah, cause mama be finding some charges that she didn't even know about that she had sometimes. That ain't changed. That never got old. So no, I mean, like I said, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. AVN's coming up. Shoot, of course, it's out in Chicago. 2023 gonna be interesting because I know 2022 has been crazy.
This is the
So
first year that everything can really go back to normal. So, and
yeah.
honestly, we're not seeing the effects of it this year, but next year, porn's gonna boom
Mm,
because this December everybody gets Oculus, and then guess what happens? It starts to trickle into
yeah.
like porn, which I'm today. I had a session where I had the VR headset on his head watching porn as I did things to him. And it duels as blindfold and also like, you know,
Uh,
controlling what he watches.
see, that's what I'm saying. It's like where porn is heading because of course the VR is. I think I'm gonna see more. You're gonna see more people really start to do the VR more. Um,
And I'm here
it's
to help anyone who wants to get into that because I'm moving into VR with all of it. I can upload avatars of you into VR and into Grand Theft Auto and VR chat right now.
see that's what I'm saying because it's like for one, it's like I said, it's what we be seeing in the movies, all this VR shit, and people been talking about it. I mean, I'm sorry, I couldn't even do the VR. I'd be too damn scared.
When you're ready, you let me know.
That might be too much. I'd be like, God dang it, wait a second. It feels too good out of this bitch.
Well, here's the thing: if two people have a remote,
Yeah.
they're controlling each other, and they're in the game.
But see, now, even to the point that, like, you can even have it to where um,
They have bodysuits now that you can
it's I'm just saying it's crazy where porn is going to end up like touch because you already got people doing the VR.
Total
So
Recall. That's what it is. It's gonna be that.
damn, but that was a good ass movie too. The original one, the original. The
Yeah.
newest one was alright. The original was the shit with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm sorry, that motherfucker good as hell. But um, because now it was something I was thinking about. Because it's just funny with the dudes that have to be in it as the talent. I just feel for them because they can't say a word, they can't breathe. They have to sit there and just take it. Oh God! And two, even with the fucking, it's kind of like I guess she got the guy the dick into the pussy, so he can't even touch the dick. The guy in the pussy. And then if he does, he can't even grunt or nothing. Just whoever the VR male talent, yo, more power to you. God
Well, I
bless you.
mean, I shot VR already porn. I have a video I'm releasing on Christmas of me and Princess Dandy, who's on Blush.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's VR, and everybody that's watched the videos like, who's that guy? Because they know I don't like men like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's not a man. It's a stunt. It's a fake body. And they were like, what?
Ah,
Like,
man, them damn things. It's, them damn things. I think I talked to somebody about one of them with the chest and the dick. I was like, just get a damn dog. Just get a full dog out of this bitch. Just because you damn near damn with it. I'm just saying. You just get a dog. It just makes more sense. Because I was like, I even was looking at like some of these sex dolls that this company got. I'm trying to get them to interview,
Yeah,
and they shit
got
look
some
like
fucking.
they shit look legit. Like
I did a video with Gemini, with Princess Gemini, where she's like, "Hey, I got a sex doll. Do you want to use it in one of the videos?" I was like, "Duh, I'm gonna peg it while you guys are like, while you're giving the guys a blowjob." So she's giving her boyfriends a blowjob, and I'm just like sitting there fucking the shit out of that thing. It's got like 20,000 views. I'm sitting there laughing like, okay.
I'm saying, I mean, cause I was looking, I was like, now, no, I ain't gonna front now. I'm sorry, but y'all got to work on the black ones.
Yes.
The black ones, y'all need to work on that. I'm just saying. The other races, y'all got it down pat. But the sisters,
I know.
it made me man. I'm like, what if I wanted a sister dog? What the fuck?
Only, black owned sex doll businesses need to start up.
I'm saying. We don't be thinking y'all brothers. Y'all don't think we need sex dolls out of this motherfucker.
Well, listen, hey, why don't you start it? You make them look exactly how you want it, and I'm sure everybody's gonna want it that way.
Because it's not even the body to a certain extent. It's really just the faces. Cause I'm
Yeah.
like, y'all just took the same faces and just made them dark skinned. This.
Well, I don't understand why they haven't already reached out to.
Uh,
Hello.
yeah,
I don't know why they haven't reached out to models and said, "Hey, can we make sex dolls with your face?"
But see, now I think one they would have to pay him for that likeness.
I already
And
did that with like a history project that I was a part of because I'm an oral
oh
historian.
shit.
It's really not that bad. It's it's the likeness for that use, and that's it. They
No,
can't.
that's funny that you said it because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, okay, y'all didn't think maybe y'all should holler at like Killer Queen and make a Killer Queen dog, or make a
Especially
dog
because
this.
like you don't see me having sex with men in porn, so it's like if you can't have sex with me because I don't like men, you can have sex with my doll. You can have sex with my doll.
I mean,
You
but no,
know.
I'm gonna ask you this though, because that interesting you said that. That is it. Is it that you're not dependent upon boy girl content, or is it you just don't enjoy doing boy girl content?
Okay, so I just come from a place where I really love the feminine of everything. I
Okay.
that's what I so even the men that I do date, I
Yeah.
love them for their very, very femme stuff. And they might not even be femme, but to me, that's femme. And I'm seeing them through a femme eyeball. So, like,
Hmm.
they have to be really comfortable with their sexuality because that to a man who's not comfortable will be like, "You think I'm a fucking girl?" It's like, no, I date a man who calls himself, he's a lesbian with a penis.
many many people we have male and feminine energy. All of us do. It's
I mean,
just
for a man to say he's a lesbian, that means he loves women. So,
yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah.
that's saying that I don't like men at all. Like I don't, and nothing about me wants a man. I'm a lesbian. I want only women. Like women to me are the it. Nothing else exists. So I mean, think about if that's the gay part that I like. Is that really gay? If I like women, if they like women, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's kind of like this. It's he's in tune with his feminine side, and he's not ashamed of his masculinity.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? Meaning that, like for example, like he can go to a all gay parade and he's at home. It's not even
It's nothing different to him because that's whatever.
and trust me, I'm one of them dudes too. Because to me, I don't see it as just they're people. What the fuck is I?
Right.
You know what I'm
If you
saying?
don't see any difference between gay people and people, then people are just people. You know what I
I'm
mean?
like, yeah, because I mean, because it's to the point. I'm sorry, gay people some of the funniest people to be around. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
And we're the sluttiest, so we are the funnest. Yeah.
Shit, and you know how many gay motherfucker that got me some fucking pussy. That I would not pose a gotten.
Listen, I am swimming in dicks and pussies and all kinds of
Yeah.
different body parts and people's right now. I'm
But
so
see,
saturated. I'm so saturated that I feel like gluttonous. I feel full.
now I'm gonna ask you this: Do you get? Okay, I'm gonna ask you this: Do you get fans that want to see more boy girl content from you?
Oh yeah, they definitely do, but I do offer it with my
Mm,
partners because
mm,
I prefer them seeing what I really am like if I'm gonna be straight to them. But to
yeah,
me it's not straight. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's like so. Which goes to one of the other points of do one need to actually shoot with established male talents?
No. If it's a woman that's the center, no. No. But it does help the established talent who's male. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
like to okay, so I'll tell you, I do film with men, but
Mm-hmm.
only in groups.
Mm-hmm.
So if like for example, I filmed at Puerto Rock. All
Yeah.
right. So like we did two other girls with us because
Okay.
I'm a les I'm a
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
you know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
oh wow, he got to fuck the lesbian. He did the thing that all the people want. He got to fuck the
Yeah.
lesbian.
That's what you're saying. So it's kind of like when your boy girls is kind of like a special entree
Yeah,
on the
it's like
menu.
it's not even for me. Like do I post those videos where I film with guys? No, not necessarily. I will in the future. Like I'm gonna post the
Mm-hmm.
video with him and I, like probably in the new year. But he's already posted it because it was for him, not for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah, I mean not because like you always have females that see my thing is I like to show both sides of the fence because you
Oh,
got
oh, me too.
females that because you have females that think that in order for you to make money in this business and really advance, have a career, um, you have to do boy girl. It depends on what direction you trying to take and what you're trying to get out of the business. And that's very important to know that walking in. And if you switch up, being okay with the switch up.
Here's what I did. Okay, because this is I don't haven't seen a lot of people do this because it is different. I walked in and went to the straight to the gays. Why? Because
Hmm.
I'm gay and I don't see porn that I feel represent. And I understood that the gays are in every single kind of human. So
Hmm.
I knew that it was gonna be like robbing a candy, like being a kid and going to a candy store and like
Hmm.
robbing the whole place because everybody is like that community doesn't have a representation that's real. I feel like even the gay porn that's out there in mainstream is very like what straight people think is gay and not real gay. So I feel like I'm just like free like by myself over here just like tossing all the fans. And that's what I mean when I was telling you I try to get all of the people who are not into my stuff away because they're going to be scarred for life cuz I'm going to be putting stuff in butts and fruits and
but
butts.
that's what they want to see.
They do.
It
They do.
because I mean it still plays to a niche in porn that is like a niche. It's that BDSM. It's that
Hmm.
submissive. It's well, I mean, which is funny because they'll throw pegging a dude in with gay porn, which technically is not gay porn, but
No, it's not. That's the thing. That's the other thing. I do a lot of straight porn. It's with guys that I go in their butt.
yeah, I mean it's but see but that was crazy to me because like it'll get thrown into gay porn and it'd be like it's nothing gay about it. It's a prostate exam,
And
you
that's
know.
why like it works with my fan base because the straight guys follow me for my pegging videos because I tell them you're not gay if I'm in your butt. And they love to hear that because it's true. And I don't fuck
Yeah.
them like they're submissive and I don't fuck them unless it's a BDSM. But when I peg somebody, I'm just having sex with them. And it doesn't seem
She's
gay.
loving. She's loving with her
It
peg.
doesn't seem gay when I peg them. That's what is hot about it. I have a video where I'm pegging my ex-husband and it's romantic. It's romantic.
That's what I said. It says she's making love to you as she's pegging you. It's it's very very sensual.
There's nothing gay about it. That's the straightest support.
No, I think when the guys that are watching, they're either being pegged or they're considering it. Because there's a lot of dudes
Yeah.
out here on this planet that wants to be pegged.
Oh
That
yeah.
way, is
And there's no
is
there's no stereotype to it at all whatsoever. It's all men. All men.
is I'm just waiting for a mainstream star to say that yes, I take it in the ass. My wife pegs me.
I
Admits to it.
listen, I hopefully I'm the person who does it. Listen, I could not go to LA cuz I'm going to pick all the celebrities. Oh my god, all of them. And I know they want it.
I guarantee there's some out there that right now that people think is very manly will go spread eagle and take it. Like I said, I told you, I'll be that dude sit there and watch the peg and just be sitting there just laughing and cheese like this grown ass man getting his ass fucked.
I today I
What
filmed
power to
a
you?
I filmed a porn video where I pegged different angles and
Mm-hmm.
like a leotard turtleneck that was leopard print.
Mm-hmm.
It's so pretty. It looks so and my hair is really long right now, so I look very like I don't know, something
So
else right
the
now.
Christmas video you did, the Christmas video you did, you was pegging in that one.
No.
Okay.
With her I just do lesbian stuff.
Okay.
She's awesome. She was like, "You don't need to have sex with guys if you come like hang out with me. You
Uh,
can just peg me and fuck me and tell me what to do." And I was like, "Thank you." Cuz the thing is that like when you meet other porn actresses,
mm,
sometimes they want to like push you to do stuff that they want to do or that they
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? They and because the industry is so frowned upon with like queer stuff, they don't support the queer stuff. So for her to be like looking straight at me without even me asking her, and she was
Mm,
like, "You have space to be queer here, and nobody's gonna tell you what to do." And I was
mm,
like, oh. And the guys were like giving me slaps on the ass, like good job. They were helping me like
yeah.
spread cheeks and everything. I felt so like a cock in the room.
Shit.
I was
she
male
was
talent. I was male talent.
she was male time. She would cuckold people. She would cuckold people. But no,
But
but honestly, it's porn. I always felt, and I've been said that porn was going to become a little bit more extreme, or what would be considered more extreme, because it's just as we become more open sexually and also aware of our sexualities.
what would be
It
extreme now? Romantic sex, really
actually,
sensual, soul
yes,
touching
actually,
sex.
kissing would be extreme. Can't believe they kissed. He gave her a tongue for real. They were tongue playing. I can't believe it.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's going in and out
Did
so
you ever?
slowly. Oh
He
wow.
actually eating the pussy, ladies and gentlemen. He actually eating the pussy.
licking it slowly, actually making her come with his freaking voice and the way he hums into her pussy. Like,
and, and remember that's funny because porn used to be that, so now it's heading back there. Because it's that's the other thing that OnlyFans brought. It brought that quick fuck, that quick fuck, that
that's
quick fuck,
boring.
that quick fuck.
Listen, do you know how many guys? Okay, so I go on Omegle because Omegle is where like a lot of perverts go, and I want to know what the perverts are thinking.
Bro.
So I go in there and I like talk to people, and obviously like I'm a dominatrix, so I just look at it like, oh, this is work time because either I can promote or I can like get the people to the people that they should be with because to like be a digital flasher is ugly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, I'm a dom. So do it to me. I'm a dom. Like that's what you're supposed to do to me. Like that's me. I'm supposed to be on here.
Mm-hmm.
You're the person. I'm the person they're supposed to be doing it to.
Mm-hmm.
Not unsuspecting people. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to get into. So I'm on there and I met a lot of guys, and all of them are like, I really wish that I would see more storylines in porn. I was like, guys wanting storylines.
Yes, it's that never. I keep telling everybody this. It's when we got in the microwave era, and this is what I mean by when it came to OnlyFans. Guys was getting by with the 6 minute doggy style. He not even nothing. They fucking females playing in their pussy, using the Hitachi, doing it in McDonald's parking lots and all that shit or what have you. They was going to get eventually tired of that shit because it's nothing that they can remember. It's nothing they can get into emotionally. Period. They still want a storyline. They want something, a build up to precede the sex. Period. If she's wearing a nurse's outfit, they want to know why she's wearing a nurse's outfit. That's just fucking common sense. I'm sorry. If
Yeah,
she wearing,
because men, it switched. Men are fantasizing more than women are right now.
no, men always did.
And the thing
And,
is,
and,
women are just trying to get a nut because they don't have time because they got to run back to take care of the kids because they got to go to work because they're like a million things. So women
yeah,
are like taking 2 seconds, like getting right to the scene that they want just so they can fucking come.
yeah, no, because see, it like put it this way, because like I used to have an argument. The listeners heard before. A girl sit there and say, that a trailer might be too long because the dude might jerk off and he done got his nuts, so he ain't gonna want to buy the scene. And I was like, no, if he jerks off enough to the scene, he's gonna go buy
Right?
it. Because he gonna want to see, especially the trailer, he gonna want to see the full scene, period. Especially if he goes look at, see what girls don't understand. Men, we are logical creatures. When we go look, we realize that trailer might have been 5 minutes, but it's a 45-minute scene.
When you, if you ask me who's the more emotional sex, men.
Yes, actually, yeah, actually, yeah.
Men, like, listen, I, as a dominatrix, I love being a dominatrix because men come to me in their most vulnerable moments. Like, I make men cry. I look at men and they're like a little puddle in my hand and they're sad and they're
Mm-hmm.
not allowed to be sad or they're not allowed to be scared. They're not allowed to be excited. So they come to me and they're like little kids and they're so happy. And half the time it's not even sexual cuz it's not about sex. They just literally like don't have room in their lives. Listen to this. There's one guy who I know he works for everybody and he's a people pleaser and he like everything is about other people. When he comes to me, it's his needs come first, and his fetish is the center. Him having an orgasm is the center, and
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't happen anywhere in his life. But if he comes here for 1 hour, and I let him like jerk off after our session, he's good for like a month and a half. Where he's like, I did something for me.
It's interesting
Somebody
you
would
said
cared
it.
about me.
It's interesting you said men are the most emotional because we the ones that got to suppress our emotions the most.
Right. Right.
We the ones that got to suppress our emotions. We can't be vulnerable. We not allowed to be vulnerable. We can't. We not supposed to be vulnerable. And I'm just saying that across the board on any race. Especially in the black race, especially the
And
black
and
community.
Dom's right,
Yeah.
exactly. listen, you know how sad it makes me that like it's so much harder for a black man to come out as bisexual than any other people because the biphobia is so hard in the black community and the Latino community. Like
You
it's
even
it's
gay or straight. They say you can't.
you
That's the
can't be
funny
both.
part. You can't be both. It's just funny. People move the goalposts just for the fuck of it, just to make the shit make sense for they damn bullshit. Cause I know I actually had a young lady. It was years ago. She was mad. She was straight lesbian. Never been with a dude. And she got mad. She was like, "That's bullshit. There's no such thing as no bisexual. You either want to be with a man, you want to be with a woman. You can't be with both. That's bullshit." I said, I think to myself like, they can say it's bullshit that you want to be with a woman only. It's what the fuck?
Right. I need both. And here's the thing, I have a lot of submissives and partners who
Mm-hmm.
also need both. I like being with people who need both because then we can have orgies together. Because if I could just have orgies every time I have sex, I would.
Mm-hmm.
Would. Some people are for the community. I don't care. I am for the community and I will always be for the community. And if anybody tells
She
me
said,
that
"I'm for the streets." God dang it. I'm for the streets. I'm letting you know. I'm for the streets, motherfucker. Puss with no complications. There you go.
hey, because like some people are meant for one person, but I'm not one of those people.
I mean, so no, like I always say this. I feel it's like this to me. Everybody wants to be poly, they just don't know how. Because especially when it comes to men, because the way that men move in marriages and shit, they want to be poly. It's just either they can't handle that their woman can play too,
Well,
or
here's the thing. It's so much easier to like marry somebody that society wants you to be married to or be with someone that society wants you to. Um and to just follow that role that they want you to and then behind closed doors like do other things. And
Mhm,
that's been the culture like the French that they in France sometimes men would have different wives in different provinces and
mhm,
like the other wives knew about it. Like we really like only for 500 years did we go okay maybe we shouldn't have multiple partners
mhm. Well, see, well,
because
see, well, see. I think that because see with Europe, okay, France and England, they've been here for centuries. America been established for
500 years.
okay, so we ain't even been to a century yet. No, have we? Yeah, we have been a century. No, 2 centuries maybe at best. Sorry, people, I don't keep up with it like that. I'm sorry.
We smoked a lot.
We smoke a fucking hell of a lot. So forgive me for the lack of history lessons. But I did make A in history, but that's years ago. But no, I'm just saying we're still a young nation. So it's kind of like it's the same reason like why BDSM was big over in Europe when we was doing the regular just bullshit ass porn. Period. I mean, cause the only way you gonna see a BDSM scene was if it came from Germany or
Yeah.
England.
Yeah,
Straight
well,
up.
that's the other thing. I think people forget that like BDSM came out of gay culture.
Yes,
And
actually.
and there's so much gay history that nobody even knows. Like it's funny, somebody the other
Expansion
day,
position was based around gay shit, but I don't even want to go there on that end.
listen to this. The other day someone hit me up because they saw the video of me at a adult like bookstore and they were like, "So, um I'm going to go there right now." And I didn't answer them back because I was
Mm-hmm.
busy living my life on the weekend. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
not I don't work in customer service for anyone. Like I'm sorry. Like
Yeah.
if I'm doing my life, I'm doing my life and you're not going to stop me from doing my life.
Mm-hmm.
So when I finally got back to them, they were like, I was so disappointed. I was like, did you think that there was going to be women there? Because did you know that these places are not for that? Like
No,
these people have to hide their sexuality. That's kind of like a gay thing. Like, so why would you think that women would just be lined up waiting for you to just show up?
No, no, it's the TV. It's the TV shit. They look at TV and think it's gonna be that kind of bullshit when it's no TV is.
And so I was like, I've been all week, I've been posting all over everywhere. Like, hey, people, don't you know bathhouses, adult movie stores, like all these places, they're for gay people. So, like, if you go there as a straight person, you're not going to have a good time because it's not for you. It's not for you.
You're not gonna find a is you're not gonna find a female. No, honestly, truth be told, it's very rare you ever walk into a porn store and see a female. Now she might work there, but actually females is in the store, like
Unless they're a
looking
porn star trying to film a scene.
in that, or stripper trying to get some shoes, and you know what I'm saying? She there because she does work. She's not there because she's curious.
Yeah, or like Dom's taking people to do the shopping for what they're
I
seeing.
mean, think about it. They got booths where you watch the porn. Ain't no female going in there to goddamn masturbate.
Right, you could just go to a hotel if you're straight, or you could just do it in your bed. But
It is. I mean, it's kind of like it's to get away, sneak away, all that good shit.
I like honestly, trust me, I as a person who is queer, bathhouses are supposed to be for queer people, but no, they're for queer men. There's not a lot of bathhouses that allow women. And so I'm pissed because I want to be in a bathhouse. Are you kidding me? I want to watch guys suck each other's dick like all day, every day. Like I can't go in there though. I'm not allowed. That's dumb. I should start a bathhouse for everybody.
Something. I've never been to a bathhouse, but
Well, it makes sense.
I maybe one day. I'll be just there. Well, no, because if there ain't no women there, I did defeat the purpose for me. I need a bathhouse that got women there. I don't want to see no dudes. I'm
Okay.
not going to a bathhouse because that's my point. Whatever reason would dudes want to go to a bathhouse, and
Right.
it's all men. So of course, there's probably some hijinks going on in these bathhouses. Now, if it's men and women, well then hell yeah, I'm all in, goddamn. Cause
Well, that's what art cinema and like sex clubs are for. But still, sex clubs and art cinemas and places like that were for gay people. So it's cool that like everybody's there now because that's the whole point. It shouldn't just be for one people. It's not that way with. Listen, when women are allowed to be their autonomous sexuality, there'll be women at glory holes. But until, they're trying to tell us what to do with our bodies and our vaginas and what we produce out of between our legs, like we're not going to really want to show up to these places. We don't even want to look at men sometimes.
oh no, I done been to a swimming park where the girls were just like, "What girl? Like, I'm just here to eat some pussy." I was just like, I was like, y'all have the most wackest. I'm sorry, that shit was funny as fuck. That's why I went to sleep in that motherfucker. I was like, it was nothing to look at. I won't even try to play. That's the funny part. I won't even try to play or even thinking about playing. But it was just like I could just tell that there was more women there for the women than there were for the men. So
But also think about it. Without the queer people in sex clubs, there wouldn't be girls kissing girls or like fun stuff. Like, oh yeah, I love anal. Put it in my butt. Like, you know, the straight girl's gonna be like, I don't know, it's not your birthday. You know.
oh, she said not your birthday. Oh my god. Yeah, some guys on their birthday be able to put in their woman's butt. So that
I'm
is
just
a thing.
kidding.
That
And
is a thing, people.
I know that there definitely could be a lot of straight girls who do like anal. I just haven't met any.
No, it's. I mean, I can't even say that because, like I said, most everybody I know is in porn. So
Right.
I don't know. I
Like,
don't know too many. Other than the ones that I work with at my 9 to 5, I don't know too many
can we even talk?
regular
I
women.
don't know straight people. I don't like. There's a lot of things that I can't comment on. I don't know. I don't come from that world. You know.
It's just. I mean, when I hear stuff about people's relationships or, but it's kind of like even to the point like I'm like at my job. I'm the only person that's a swinger. Shit, I don't know any swingers down this motherfucker because this damn state suck like motherfucker.
Yeah.
Northeast be popping.
Well, it's
Just
getting scary out there. A lot of people, like, for example, this has been the most. I got a lot to say about FetLife. This week has been the most racist week on FetLife I ever heard, and then
mm,
I found out why. Parlor is falling apart, or like Truth Social, one of those two,
yeah.
is falling apart, and so they're all going to FetLife, and so. Uh, uh,
Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Hold on. Wait a sec. Hold on. Parlor and all this, which is political shit. Let's make this clear. Political. They all want our base. They all want our fans. They all want our traffic. They want the porn, the sex workers. They want the freaky people's traffic. It's just funny how, like I said, OnlyFans fucked up the business because yeah, it was all about sex workers traffic because what Fat Life is about, sex
right. Oh
workers.
my God. So this week, okay, so listen. A lot of people, because, they're coming from Parlor or whatever,
Mhm.
they're swerfs. They're sex workers against, like, sex work. I
Yeah,
mean, they're people against sex workers and sex work.
yeah.
So they were saying, "Oh, you don't respect yourself," all these things, and I was like, "Funny that you say that subscriptions is not a life or a way you should live, because this website asks you if you want to watch videos, you have to pay a subscription every month." And they started it before OnlyFans. So if you really fucking hate sex work, what are you doing on a sex worker based website, you fucking imbecile? They ask you for subscriptions and they're OGs at it.
And I bet these people, hold on, and I bet these dumb people actually post dick pictures, pussy pics, and the whole nine.
And then tell
But
me that isn't sex work. That's exhibition. It's running the whole website. Anybody who contributes a picture to that website will be part of the allure to pay for subscriptions to watch. So
and not only that, it's like this. Okay, if you're actually doing what sex workers are doing, because now when you posting, if you're that dead set against what we do, you would not post now nude, no dick suck picture, none of that shit. Because you may not be getting paid in money, but you are getting paid in likes and for your ego being stroked. Because that's only why you posting this shit
and
because you want a
boosting
reaction.
the website's like numbers so that they can
Yeah,
continue to
yeah.
solicit people for subscriptions.
Yeah, I'm just saying, and you also is helping events being because these same dumb fuckers about going to these events. It just
The wicked web. Oh my goodness, it was so great. And they, like, listen, they go after me.
I'm gonna say this again. The foolishness of the few drowns out the truth of the many, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. What she just said. See, and people wonder. I'm speechless on that end. Oh my God, Merry motherfucking Christmas, people. There you go. It gave you something to think about on Christmas Day
Yeah.
as you open your motherfucking Christmas presents and shit, and cook your
Yep.
Christmas dinner. Cause
Yeah, because we just tore apart the whole world real quick, and then now we're back. We're okay now.
it's no, it proves my point. People are dumb. They 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 trust nothing but believe everything. That's how it is. It like I said, when I heard motherfuckers say I get my news from TikTok, I said, the world done went to hell in a handbasket now.
You can't trust the media. That's the problem. And the world is so fucked up. So obviously, you can see my skin color, right? And
Yeah.
as though, even though I'm culturally Colombian, peripherally here in the States, I'm seen as white. Even though, you know, other people who are not white understand I'm not white, like how they're white. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm in this like weird space because I'm mixed and because I'm culturally ambiguous. I finally found a strap on that was the color of my pussy, which is brown. And I took pictures in it, and somebody said I want to suck the color out of it. And I was like, what the fuck are you fucking shitting me? That's so racist. Because that's the only part of my whole body
Mm-hmm.
that tells you that I'm not white. And they're like, oh, if only you just had this part out of you, you could just like be okay. You're not good enough. You have this
I'm gonna
part
tell you what's
out.
interesting is I didn't I didn't heard some news when it come to the Latino race and like y'all colorism situation.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Oh man, it's now
Terrible.
I just got to say this and then I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer for this Christmas episode because we can go for hours on it when we talking to her. I had to die laughing when they got mad about 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 the Black Panther movie.
Why would they get mad? Are you kidding me?
Oh God, you got to hear this. Oh, you got to hear this. It was one of the TV channels. It was bad because the guy that played Namor, right? They said why they could he got a light skinned Hispanic to play the role. I said
Light skin.
lighter skinned than him.
Okay, so the way that colorism works is how every single role that he's in, they make him the bad guy because he's darker. Even in that role, he was the
Yeah,
bad guy because he's darker. When we talk about light skinned Latinos, this is what they talk about. Light
yeah,
skin here. Not
yeah.
Namor. Namor, he's in Narcos. Like he's darker than
It
half the cast. Like
they don't understand. They were mad that he played that role because they wanted a someone your skin tone didn't play it. They were like, no, he's too dark. He's too dark to play.
I saw that. I saw that. And that's the
I
thing. Like
said, damn.
that's the thing. When in our countries, we still have Spaniard Latinos that are
Yeah.
like their whole families from Spain. They always had sex with Spain. We have our own white people. They're from Spain. I don't think they understand that. Like,
No,
and,
no,
and
I totally understand. No, trust me. It's
it's the same with Brazil. Brazil has their own white. They're Portuguese,
yes, yes.
and so when
Trust me, Spaniards wasn't that dark.
no,
Like
no.
it.
And so for example, me, I'm a product of people trying to marry the lightest of all their kids because
Mm-hmm,
we don't come from light people. My brothers and sisters are all different colors. My whole
mm-hmm,
family is really mixed. And
mm-hmm,
so the other thing that we have are people who are doing that to try to get some privilege
mm-hmm,
because there was a thing called casta, which was really fucking terrible and made everybody, it was a survival tactic to try to get to white. So I'm a product of that. Bad Bunny is too. So
mm-hmm,
is Residente. There's a lot of people who are my skin tone who
mm-hmm.
got here because of that. Not because they're from Spain, not because their families from generations of Spain. No, we're just mixed people. Because when you mix and mix and mix and mix for generations, you kind of make a new people that are tricultural.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's
actually.
why you have Bad Bunny, who has African features, light skin, and curly hair. And people are like, he's white. And I'm like, what about his everything is white? Because his skin color is light because he's like, for example, me, if I were in Colombia, I'd be darker because I'd be in the sun all the time. But here in America, you're working 24/7 and I don't get the sun. But tell me,
Mm-hmm.
go out in the sun one time and I'm already 5 shades darker. So it's just like it's so weird. It's really
Yes, I because
intersectional.
when I hear Latino race Hispanics, they break down their colorism. I said, well, damn, y'all's kind of worse than ours.
Well, it is, but that's because there
Kind of
was
worse than ours.
actual.
I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all's kind of worse.
Yeah, because they made it a survival thing. Like you could not like you not necessarily there was a lot of people who were like put through enslavement that was really terrible because we didn't have that. You could marry out of your caste. If
Yeah.
if you could get someone light. It was peripheral. So we were ahead of the time because now it's the same way. It's peripheral.
Mm-hmm.
We're here. They were there 500 years ago. You know?
Yeah, actually, it touches it. Eventually, it'll be some mixing of races if enough people stay around each other long enough.
And
Y'all
so,
do realize that we are the same race, no matter same species.
yeah,
Yes, I fuck her and I pregnant her. We have baby, and
right.
that baby can have a baby. So
And that's what people like myself who are like mixed like that are a proof of that because like why do I look like this? Or how do I have features? Why? It's because I have all of me, all of the different people that are me and inside of me, which is great because think about it. Like I can source from a lot of DNA, which is great. It's the reverse of incest because I have more than I need of genes, not less than I need.
so see, that's beautiful of the world. So Miss Lady, so I done held you up here. We didn't went good strong hour and a half, and now I know you're gonna enjoy your Christmas. I'm gonna try to enjoy mine, even though I'll be working both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, which is kind of sucky. But
I'm sorry.
I mean, it is what it is. When I get home, it'll be Christmas dinner.
Capitalism.
And, hey, that's part of it. It's like one day I get to the point where I won't have a 9 to 5. This is it, podcasting. But until then, I got to punch that fucking clock and deal with a manager that gets on my fucking nerves.
Hey, no,
Hey,
but I've seen you like get some really like great like porn stars.
yeah,
Really awesome ones. Like keep it up. I really appreciate that you have me on here and I respect a lot of your work and I
thank
don't
you.
worry, you'll get there cuz having our stories be heard in our voices like nobody gives a fuck about us.
Hmm.
But they're gonna and you already
Yeah,
have been giving a fuck about us this whole time.
yeah, because it was like I saw the AVNs had a category. I said, I'm gonna make it there one day. I'm gonna make it to I'm gonna make it to
Like,
AVN Awards one day. One day, you know.
hell yeah.
I'm looking
Next year,
forward
you know
to it.
what? We'll have a campaign where like we'll make sure that everybody votes for you.
See,
For
I
the
didn't even know I didn't even know there was a voting thing. You know what
yeah,
I'm
there's a
saying for not
nomination.
nomination. I didn't know anything about that. But then again, I wouldn't have done it because I was like, I'm not going to AVN. So what if I actually won the son of a bitch?
Well, Blush did the same thing. They were like, "Oh, look at that, we made it." This is like the good for us. Like, fuck yeah.
I just want to be. It wouldn't have, but one day I will be nominated. We'll see. This next year. This next year, and even more. I'm just ready to get some of these paid sponsors that's gonna pay to have me sponsor they shit and say they shit and do videos and all that good shit
Oh
and
well,
put it on my
off
podcast.
camera. Let's talk.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, we will. So with that being said, Miss Lady, tell everybody where they can spend money on you. Before Christmas, after Christmas, and then so.
So I just put out some merch, and it's pretty cheap. And you should get my merch so that you can have kinky things to wear or give away during the holiday season. And to find me, just Google Fetish Fairy Dom, DOMME. That's it. I don't need links because like I, I I worked really hard to brand myself so that all you'd have to do is Google.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. So with that being said, people, we came to the end of another wonderful, wonderful episode. Oh, and let me say a few things before we go, because this is the Christmas episode. Y'all been seeing me wear the T-shirt. Y'all go get it. I'm gonna put the link probably somewhere in the what we call it. As you can see, smoke this
That's
over
nice.
the T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Bonfire.com/STO merch. Go check it out. I got different colors, different brands. They even got stuff for pro wrestling, smoke, or what have you. She will be back next time. We probably have her on the premium smoke room. Y'all know what that is. If you haven't, you need to go ahead and go over to anchor.fm /smoke this over OVA /subscribe. That's also in the link in the subscription. It's a subscription, excuse me, and subscribe for $4.99 a month. 7 premium podcasts for you to enjoy. She done did an episode on the Premium Smoke Room podcast, and I'm gonna bring her back again. There's no telling what the ladies might do during the Premium Smoke Room because the best smoke is always premium smoke. And I hope that y'all enjoyed y'all Christmas. I hope y'all got the gifts that you want, get the sex that you want.
Yes,
You know,
and get yourself the dominatrix session that you
oh
have
yes,
gotten for yourself, because nobody's gonna get you what you want, so you should
oh
get.
no, yeah, get a gift for yourself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? See, that way you got to treat yourself because you might have got gifts for everybody, but did you get yourself a gift?
Yes.
See
Invest
that
in
was
sex workers.
yes, yes, yes. Get subscribe to her shit or subscribe to this podcast or subscribe to both. There you go. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. And like I said, I want to say everyone thank you for riding with me because it's been 2 years. 2 motherfucking years is as of the 28th, it will be so officially. But this is my 2 year anniversary month. I've been enjoying myself interviewing these people, interviewing the people that I love interviewing. And next year I got some heat coming for y'all coming straight out the box in January. Damn, he's about to be popping. So, like I said, she'll be back with her sexy, cute ass. Yes, Lord. So, with that being said, people, life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. And Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night.
Happy holidays.